Hello, everyone. I'm Jordan Wicker, and today I will be taking you on a little visual itinerary kind of thing on Google Earth about me and my group's project and our study abroad trip to the country of China and a little bit around China. And we are so uh, glad that you can join us on this little visual itinerary to see our vision for our project and our trip. And well, while that said, let's get into it. So first off, of course, as we are students of Appalachian State, we will first be gathering, on campus. We just point in the middle of campus, which is great. We'll be meeting with some of our, fellow trip goers, our guides, our sponsors here and there. We'll be getting together, meeting. I'm not sure exactly where on campus, but somewhere. I'm sure we could get that together. And we will proceed to hop on a bus together before we go make our first stop, which is going to be at Charlotte Douglas International Airport. Makes sense. Well, how we're going to get to China? We can't drive there. That doesn't seem reasonable. So we hop on the bus from App State. We take a little 2 hour journey, 2 hour trip, around 2 hours, I think, to Charlotte Douglas International Airport. Um, as many of you know, airports get a little crazy, and security can be long sometimes. So you get there a little early, and there's a lot of us, so you gotta be prepared for a little wait. So we get through security, all this stuff, and thankfully, Charlotte Douglas is the closest airport that's international, and it's only 2 hours away, which is awesome. Because if it wasn't an international airport, we'd have to fly somewhere else to then fly to China. So what we'll do now is we'll hop on our plane and fly all the way across the entire United States, across the Pacific, to the Beijing Capital International Airport. Now, I am thinking we probably might have to make a stop in California on the plane, but for this, we're just gonna fly straight there. So yeah, we land in Beijing's Capital International Airport, one of two international airports in Beijing. This is just the one that was closest, so we happen to land there. Again, international airport takes international flights, so perfect for us. And yes, yeah, so land in Beijing. Everyone get in with their visas and their passports or whatever. Um, Go grab your bags and hop on a rented vehicle. And then, of course, we are now in Beijing, so we'll just show you around. You get a little sneak peek of some stuff we'll be doing. But it's a beautiful layout. So after we land at the airport, first things first, we got to go get to our hotel. So we're stopping at the Hilton Beijing, which is not too far from the airport. And I wish this would load so I could see. But yes, so we're gonna land in Beijing. We're gonna head to the Hilton Beijing. What do you do at a hotel when you get to a place? You drop your bags off. Um, and you just get settled in. You get all your rooms checked in. Get a head count of make sure every student's there, every tour guide's there, every person's there. And honestly, probably everyone's gonna be tired from a super long trip, so I'm assuming probably take a little sleep session. Everyone needs their sleep, and that flight would be very long, so I'd expect most people, if not all, to want to take a nap or just sleep for a little bit. So after that's all done, we'll head from the Hilton Beijing to the Art District, the 798 Art Zone. It's former military factories, but they're now serving as art centers and like creative spaces. It's a really interesting first stop of the day. It'd be first stop in Beijing, other than our hotel and the airport. But it'd be really cool. Just gather around, look at. Here's some more info on that. There's some outdoor sculptures. There's food served there, so we could grab some food. There's some coffee in the area. Some things close to it. But again, that'd be our first stop of the day in Beijing. So after that, we're gonna head a ways away. It's a trip there, but we're getting this done early on in the trip, and we were already heading that way anyway, so might as well get there. So where we're heading now is this beautiful, beautiful place, the Jingdong Grand Valley. So, and we're from Boone, so we know a lot about valleys and mountains, but a very nice tourist attraction here. Just a very beautiful view, some nice mountain scenery, just nature. It's always good to get in nature, especially in other countries because it can differ, you know. So yeah, we'll head to the Grand Valley, and then from there we'll go back into town. Well, honestly, that would probably take up a whole day, so we'd probably go back to the hotel, and then we'd probably start our next day. And then our next day is going to start with Tiananmen Square, which is just a it's in the city of Beijing. And here's some more. Oh, did not. So there's some more information about that, but here's a little picture of it. Neat little place. And it separates it from the Forbidden City, which I've heard a lot of things about. Looks very interesting. So that'd be stop one of this next day. And then we would head to the Forbidden City, which is it's really cool looking from what I've seen picture wise. Here's a little picture from it, but it looks very interesting, and it really would be a very cool place to visit. So that'd be stop two of that day. We'd head from the Forbidden City up to Yanmagan Park. Here's some more information on that. It's got some beautiful gardens, some nice, you know, ancient scenery, some buildings, some stone structures around. Um, it's very seems very beautiful. Be a nice stop for the group. Get again just some nice nature, nice little place to go with each other. So that'd be stop three, and that'd probably end the day because that was a little bit of a trip. So we'll probably call that day three or four. We'll just go day four. So day five, we're gonna start with heading after the hotel. You know, getting breakfast stuff. We'll head to the Beijing Zoo. I'm pretty sure I've heard a good amount about. I've heard of the Beijing Zoo for I think pandas, and that's the picture. That'd be very interesting. We of course we have zoos here, but it can differ. The animals can differ, and you know pandas are actually I'm pretty sure native to China, so their pandas are. Be nice to see pandas. Pretty cool animal to look at, and a little bit of other things. So yeah, from the Beijing Zoo, we'd head to the Beijing Dadong. It's just a restaurant to go eat at, which is very nice. Here's a little picture of the outside of it. We've got some duck there. Heard some good things about duck. So after we eat, we'd be heading to the Central Radio and TV Tower, 405 meters tall, and it's an observation tower in China. So for those that aren't scared of heights, we'd probably have some of those that aren't scared go up as a group and outlook and look over the area around. Here's a nice picture of it. It's very, very cool looking. It used to be the tallest structure in the city until 2018, so that's nice. And the observation deck is at 238 meters, so a ways up there. That'd be a cool structure to go see with the group. So after that, we'd head to the Geological Museum of China in Beijing at North Gate 1. Um, Museums are very interesting, especially you know geological ones like this. It'd be very nice. Um, so that'd be where we visited next. Okay, and then after that, we would head to the People's Review. We'd probably honestly go to sleep again. Seems like a full day of activities that we just had. And so day six, we're gonna start by going to People's Revolution Military Museum. I love museums. Be very interesting to see, you know, the military culture and the army and the machinery of modern day that China has. As you can see, displays restored military equipment from the history of the People's Liberation Army and such. So it'd be very interesting to see because I've seen stuff in America and it'd be a nice change of pace to see what else other countries have. So from there we'd head to the White Cloud Temple. It's a it's a Buddhist temple in Beijing. So just see see what the religion life is like here in China, and just see some more structures and see how the cultures differ a little bit. So from there, we'd head to the Great. We'd probably go to sleep next day to spend a whole day at the Great Wall. So day seven, it's very very beautiful. I mean, just look at this picture. I mean, it's just gorgeous. This is a picture. This doesn't do it justice. That's awesome. Probably spend a long time there. I'd feel that'd be a pretty cool place to head. So yes, so head to the Great Wall. Probably in that day. So we're on day 8 now. First stop at day 8, we're going to the Beijing Bell and Drum Towers. Be an interesting little stop there in central Beijing. From there, we'd head back to the airport in Beijing. We'd go first. We'd stop at the hotel, check out, get all our stuff, head back to head back, get in the bus, pack everything up, go to the get a head count, make sure everyone has everything, head to the airport, check in, get all that stuff in through security, and whoop, we are back in the Charlotte Douglas Airport again. Everyone on gets all their bags, hop on the bus. Where do we go from there? No other place than Appalachian State University. We all get back here safely. We check out. We have our little goodbyes, and yeah, that's what we do. So yeah, that's be our trip.